13 matchup for you here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Miami Dolphins. Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Tua. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Dolphins hit 9 and 2 to start play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
That was a dot.
That was a dot.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good.
That was a dot. That was probably the, like, no pun intended, my best dot of the year. Holy. Pocket present, no burns, has edge threat, scooted to the left, saw his pass, high balled it to the back corner, so no one could pick it. No, Tyreek Hill, he got beat, and I know Tyreek Hill's fast for him. Just right over his head.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there.
This Chubb is still out. That's ridiculous. What did Chubb do that he's injured, right?
Easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Stafford. He'll get this
Fucking Howard, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing?
Way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a
Howard, you did a full 360 around the guy. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, look at this.
You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Throwing again at Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Still in the 1st quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Not the
start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
We had over the top on him. We had it. He's got fucking hit. It's so frustrating.
They love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
You don't have to pause the game to refix your whole thing. Like, obviously, in an in-game scheme adjustment, this is what happened. We're going to be on one side. I'll take my best tackle in the game and flip him over to the other side.
Completion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they were trying to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone.
That just makes my life a lot easier now. That's perfect.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down.
When you said his zone drops, he had a hard flat dropping back. Not like either he has it on default or then has a certain depth right there. So, like, when I realized that I could get the drag behind him as he could cross that hook curl because hook curl can't keep up with it.
In motion, Hill. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
I thought about throwing it, but I said no reason to risk it. We have a 14-0 lead. This team came open. I just didn't want to risk it. I've gone slinger 2, set feed. I probably could get in there, but Tua with his left hand side of things sometimes can't get balls in there, and he only has 88 throw power still. So.
14-0 to score.
No reason to risk it for the biscuit right there.
He's coming out a lot of zone now, which is good. Changing it up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua.
Oh my God, it's open.
Incomplete. He was
Oh.
just as he let that go. And now it's third
That's
down.
so unfortunate. That was open. He overcommitted to the post. I had the end route coming behind to get it open.
Percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
It's unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third
So now he's
down.
coming out, man. Might give Mike a chance here.
So we're going to throw.
Damn it. I should
That's
have.
going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The kick by Sanders.
I didn't even look left side. Mike could have been open. I just didn't look over there. I saw the corner, and I saw he had a small cornerback on there and a 6'6" tight end with mid-out elite. But my next thing is once we get him upgraded, is get him route tech. So make those corner routes a little bit sharper.
This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but
Oh my God, can I please switch on Nintendo? Why am I switching for a guy that's about to get blocked?
nothing offensively, nothing on the score.
I gotta do that.
That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Here's Stafford.
Oh!
Oh! But he could not hang on.
Oh, give me damn it. Oh, I fucking. Oh my God, I read that. Oh, I read that.
I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Oh, come on, Tyree.
35 yards that time on the punt.
I'll
And
say
it will
this.
be
The
first and
returns this
10
year
as they
don't
take
make
over.
You make them move so slow. Damn, man. I thought I had that. She just dropped it. Bad
First
timing.
down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for
All right, guys.
a
We got to create somewhere in space with
I
Dobbins.
like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it? Touchdowns.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to make it fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got 5 minutes left. Got my Rule 7 here, going once.
Here we go.
We're going to use it right now. I trust my defense. The defense is getting after it.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He finds his man complete. It's wrong.
Okay, Madden, that makes no sense. He should not have spent it that far out. It was supposed to be a shot. I don't know why he kept going.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. That's wrong. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by
I hate Miles. How do we
get the football here as the ball will come
out? My right tackle just sucks so fucking much.
This offense is encountered. They'd have the rule.
That's so fucking frustrating. Like I didn't want to lob it, but I had to because I was getting fucking hit already. Like, come on, man.
That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
God, bro. Like, come on. You cannot get beat that confident. Burns, I get it, but you've shown you can't block at all. And I will say this: we have, if there's a right tackle free agency, you are getting the plays.
But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there to drop him for his 11th.
Ability defense and Sim, I get. Like they go. I'll say it. The ability defense and Sims go crazy. And Sim style.
Busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
They're out of this world.
Maybe by a yard or two. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The second quarter score from Cincinnati. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there's things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to...
One time and they gave us a shit ton of time.
That's good for 28 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Reading down the field is fucking...
Multiple players combined for their teams.
Like with our team, like we just can't. I can't make multiple reads. I gotta have a go-to. Like I'm looking down, about to go back to my check down here in Dobbins, and it's freaking. I can't go there because we're getting beat. So fortunate.
But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him.
But it makes sense though, because we supposedly gave up 6 sacks in our sim games.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. Touchdown! Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
It's like, what, we need to get better offensive linemen this offseason so I can make those reads so much faster.
To the touchdown, ready to kick it away is
Sanders. Don't need to make the reads like instantaneously. I can process the things what he's doing. The hard spot's gonna play back a little bit, come underneath to expose that, and then make the adjustments. Like, hey, I can't drop back so far.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw again on 2nd down, Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Now here's Bradley Pinion now. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 24-0 lead already in hand, really no reason to try to do anything too crazy here. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Roth.
They said it was in? What in God's green earth are they watching?
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
He was not in. Madden, please don't tell me you're not going to be a thank you. I was about to say. There is no green earth that ball was in. The man had one foot next to the coach. Oh my god, that's something.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua.
God damn it. Fucking, how does he...
The defender all over him.
He's got fucking bumped. It's so fucking frustrating.
Oftentimes when you're losing
Like, I think he got bumped by Rapp, and then...
You start playing a little more physically. And they took that
illegal contact downfield, Rapp.
Extremely physical and forced that incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And this is caught by Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Tua now on 1st down. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime,
2 of Gunslingers so...
timeouts from here forward.
That's 2 of Gunslingers is ridiculous.
200 yards here in the first half.
This kid having like Gunslinger abilities is just crazy because the throws he can make now that you...
Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of the
that is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there.
That one I don't understand. Like, I tried to set his feet and he just threw it on the run. Like, you just kept running while I wasn't moving my joystick. But that's also why I have a 6'4" receiver back there.
Changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. You might give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Stafford's throw taken in by Collins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Hey, 22!
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Alert!
Stafford. Stiff-armed it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now you look at the scoreboard. That deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Akers.
I run commit and we.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, good call.
And he'll go down here right around the
Good call.
23-yard line.
I didn't expect to draw when I came out of the run
First
defense.
down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Make the tackle, and Tendo just misses
First
it.
and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
I should have just took the knee.
The scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone from their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might only be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's got room. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Tries to have the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
10 more there and another first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 46 yards on the ground for him so far.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2 and now on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Now Tua just going to back this forward on the end around. 7 yards there and a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They go back to the ground with Dolphins. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. On second and 11 now. Tua. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. And now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Big 20. Hey, 50.
On first and 10, Stafford.
Oh, wow.
Completes Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be out
And
just
it was
a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. Now it's Stafford. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. And all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Benjamin St-Juste there on the stop. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, good comeback.
Rams. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Suckup as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
They'll run with Dobbins. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. One more time with Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Tua now, 3rd and goal.
Oh, he came.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you're not going to make this run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off a play action. Here's Stafford. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Throwing is Stafford. This one left side caught by Collins. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5.
Wow.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy
Oh my God, we have to run up.
really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in fantasy football, these points mean a lot
there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the corner. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Caught it on the motors. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers.